FC25 isn't just struggling, it's spiraling. Viewership is down, player numbers are tanking, and EA is scrambling with every promo to stop the bleeding. What used to be the king of soccer games now feels like a glorified casino wrapped in your favorite team's kit. In this video, we're diving into the desperate tactics EA's been using, why it's backfiring, and how they've completely lost the plot. The last couple years have been a nightmare for EA. The community interest in FIFA has been steadily declining for 7 years, with FC25 seeing a whopping 95% drop in Twitch followers compared to FIFA 18. For a franchise this big, that's catastrophic. This has hit EA where it hurts the most: their wallets. On January 22nd, 2025, EA slashed their revenue forecast for Q1 by up to $800 million, causing their stock to plummet by 19% in a single day. And that's not all. A few years ago, EA was dragged into the UK Parliament to defend their self-proclaimed surprise mechanics. You know, the totally not gambling loot boxes.
Well, first, we don't call them loot boxes. I think that was
whatever term you wish to apply to them.
So it's something that's been part of toys for years, whether it's Kinder Eggs or Hatchimals.
Aw, how innocent. EA damn well gave themselves finesse plus with the way they danced around the judicial pressure. Their big solution? Previewable premium gold and silver packs that you can look inside before purchasing. Who in their right minds is opening a silver pack in this economy? Even when the game comes out, a silver pack is never useful. Who's opened a silver pack? And of course, absolutely none of the good packs in the store are previewable. The pressure by the courts, shareholders, and the fed-up player base has EA turning up the money siphoning machine to the maximum. Now that we covered the external heat that EA's been facing, their wild decisions in FC25 start making a little bit more sense. With the player base shrinking and the revenue projections tanking, EA decided to hit the panic button. On November 8th, 2024, EA dropped a promo that nobody asked for: Ballon d'Or cards. Think Team of the Year level cards 2 months before Team of the Year was even supposed to drop. But wait, there's always a catch with EA. Everybody gets one male and one female card on loan for 1 week, dangling overpowered cards in front of players to keep them engaged long enough to make it to Team of the Year. The real cash cow, where people drop thousands of dollars hoping to pack one shiny blue card. Then came the second desperation play: the free 90 rated Zidane for anyone who played FC25 before February 24th. And if you played FC24, you got a free Evo that boosted Zidane to 94.
Y'all done complaining yet? We gave y'all a free Zidane. Now shut up.
Never in FIFA's history have we seen meta-level icons like Zidane given out for free, same as a loan-only promo that shifts the power curve this much this early in the game. EA was clearly trying to get creative to drag people back and pad those engagement numbers for the shareholders. But unfortunately for EA, that didn't work. The stock still dropped 19%, shaving off billions of dollars from their market cap. The main factors that make an item valuable is the rarity, usefulness, and hype. And if everyone has the same shiny thing, it's just not special anymore. And that's exactly what's happening with FC25. In the past FIFAs, packing a meta card felt like hitting the lottery. You would do backflips if you packed a good card. But people grew tired of grinding the game to be shafted by rewards. EA heard the community complaints.
It's too hard to pack good cards.
I'm sinking too much money for shit rewards.
I had to sell my firstborn child for packs, EA.
So EA responded, "Oh, okay. Y'all want good cards, huh? Here's 1,000 of them." We quickly found out that that was a massive mistake. Now there's too many promo cards, Evos, and guaranteed packs that the market feels completely watered down. Don't get me twisted. The top dogs like Hullet, Cruyff, and R9 are still ultra rare. But the cards a tier or two below them? Packed like complete fodder. EA's game plan was to oversaturate the market with good cards so everyone has a decent team, but reduce the chances of packing an ultra meta card even more than before. That's why every new promo, 80% of the cards hit rock bottom prices immediately, and then there are those 3-4 meta cards that are going for above 1 million coins. There's never been a time in FIFA where you get this many guaranteed packs and picks from rewards. But even if you get rank 1 or elite, you're probably packing straight mid. FC25 has seen the quickest power curve progression in any FIFA. With the introduction of playstyles in FC24, it is essential for cards to have a certain meta playstyle for them to be effective in-game. Oh shit, I just packed Team of the Year Puskas! Wait, he's got Power Shot and First Touch Plus. Yeah, I guess he's mid. As ridiculous as that sounds, that's what reality is now. The overpowered playstyles like Finesse Plus, Low Driven Plus, Rapid Plus, Quick Step Plus can unlock animations that can completely sway a game from losing to winning. Cards now need both great stats and meta playstyles to be considered elite. Another observation about the most recent FIFAs is that if we keep the skill level of both players the same, the above average team will almost always do better than the below average team. As redundant as that sounds, this was not the case years prior. Gone are the days when Gold Ibarbo, Doumbia, and Gervinho would terrorize your defense all year long. Back in my day, #Harry was able to get a top 100 finish in the weekend league with a bronze team. That is impossible now. There used to be actual debates about handicaps when you played a team with much worse rating. People would even fill their entire bench with bronze cards to reduce the team rating to get some help from the game's AI. Those days are dead and buried. Now, if you're not updating your team with the weekly promos, you're toast, buddy. And that's exactly what EA wants. If you're not investing your time and money into pulling the newest, shiniest cards, enjoy getting steamrolled. This is not a soccer game anymore. It's a pack opening simulator with 20-minute breaks to play the actual game. Somewhere along the line, FIFA turned into a card collecting game for soccer enthusiasts. Open packs, craft a team that gives you the biggest eyegasm, and grind the menus for more packs. Rinse and repeat. If you take a step back, the gameplay itself feels like a side quest now. It's the manual labor you have to slog through just to get your next dopamine hit of rewards. Ask yourself this: do you really enjoy playing FC25, or are you just scared to miss out on rewards? It's not as black and white as it seems, but lately it feels more like playing the game to not miss out on packs than play the game because you love playing the game. Most of the grind is in Rivals and Foot Champs, the sweatiest and the most burnout-inducing game modes. But once upon a time, EA had an amazing breath of fresh air: the draft mode. Drafts allowed players to use different formations, new cards, and a low-stress environment for you to just vibe out. The problem? EA hasn't updated the rewards since its inception in FIFA 16. You just won the 4-game tournament, and your grand prize? A 50k pack. Brother, I can get better packs doing SBCs half asleep. That's if you win the whole thing. If you lose at any point of the draft, you're getting 2 premium gold packs and depression. But I have to give EA their flowers. The new friendlies game modes that also have objectives tied to them that give out valuable rewards is a very rare dub for EA. Well, it's not perfect because you still have to sweat profusely to get the top tier rewards. But at least it breaks the champs and rivals rotation that everybody's on and brings a new experience to FC. At the end of the day, the game is getting stale and the people are voting with their wallets. We can all notice that EA is milking the cash cow way more than ever, and it's starting to backfire. But here's the silver lining: growth comes from hardship. And right now, EA's ship's getting rocked with some heavy waves. Maybe, just maybe, they'll realize that they need to take a look at the core foundation of the FIFA experience and not just repaint the walls every year. We covered a lot of ground in this video, but now I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comments what your experience is with FC25. Is there a way back to the golden era of FIFA, or is EA just too far gone? If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you want more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.